Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff. A crew today that's looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Young. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive.
And the Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Here's the second down play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. It's a quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
The game makes it second and medium. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On first and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. And now they got themselves a lead.
Point after, up and good. kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
The offense will take over. First and 10.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now,
they pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The first and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tied.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
That sack makes it second down and forever. They'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. The offense trying to pour it on early here. 1st down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Hey, it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Number 13.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Kick is good. It gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They stop him at the 44, but that's an excellent job by the return team there.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. But the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the 1st down.
Right down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Bama.
Wow, that's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it off.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stiff arms the man. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive rolling.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. And he's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Gain of 5. Third down coming up.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's going for a big play downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Great move in the open field. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
First and 10.
Take it to the house. Okay.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
29 Philly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And this pass is on target, caught. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. And he pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. 1st down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff again. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point is good. They trail now 31-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Quick throw, caught over the middle. Tackle made after the completion. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. DB's backing off from the line now. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. Long enough and good. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Graham. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab made by the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. With the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
First and 10.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments in the sideline. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And the quarterback will take a knee. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
23. And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive.
42 Spider.
Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
That's a 1st down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Graham. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
It's a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positive.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way, can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Thurman. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down and goal. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Pass midfield. At the 30 now. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown. Tie. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's got it inside the 15. The coverage team brings it down at the 26.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive.
Cricket.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but
well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's moving out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And he'll set up to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. He's got it, a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. We go with a direct snap.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Touchdown, Bama. This one is getting ugly. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Running out of time in the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Contact as he threw it. Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play.
Second down.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Alabama. And the beatdown continues. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
First and 10.
Offense comes out to start this drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pass is caught in the clear at the 25. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
This time, a completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for his back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense really clicking here.
29 Philly.
Looking to throw again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Dropping back. It's Sayin.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Intercepted in the end zone. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
42 set to kick this one away.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
There's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but...
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. And now they'll set up for the point after. To the air. It's Saint. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's Hale. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick throw, testing the middle. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. Caught near the goal line.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And it looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
They'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Hale. Tackle, but first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal.
Check. 29 Philly.
As a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They're all over the option play that time. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Tide. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job